The right to information is a precious tool which every person in India can use to find out information that can make their lives better. This Act was passed by the Indian Parliament on 12 May 2005 and received presidential assent on 15th June 2005. It came into force on 12th October 2005.
The Right to Information Act covers not only all central government public authorities, it also covers all state and local level public authorities except Jammu and Kashmir, which is not covered by central legislation due to its special status. This act is certainly a big step towards making the citizens informed about the activities of the government. Any person who desires to obtain any information shall make a request in writing or through electronic means in English or Hindi or in the official language of the area in which the application is being made to the Central Public Information Officer or the Assistant PIO of the public authority concerned.
The request should specify the particulars of the information sought by the applicant and should be accompanied by the requisite fee. The PIOs then furnish the required information to the applicants.
Dinanath lives in a village and he wants to get information about the construction of road that was built in his area. So, he would file an RTI either at the Mandal or the District Department of PWD. If the RTI is filed in the district headquarters of PWD and if they cannot provide the information, the answer will be made available from the Mandal department. If the Mandal department does not have the information, it becomes their responsibility to contact the concerned authority and make the information available to Dinanath.
However, just suppose what if both the PIOs at the Mandal and the district level refuse to give information to him?
Then Dinanath may approach the SPIC, that is, the State Public Information Commissioner, who sits at the State Public Information Office, or the CPIC, that is, the Central Public Information Commissioner, who sits at the Central Public Information Offices. If they find that the PIOs at the lower levels are not doing their duties properly, they will impose heavy fine on them.
All public authorities are covered under the RTI Act. A public authority is any authority or body or institution of self-government established or constituted by or under the Constitution, or by any other law made by the Parliament or a state legislature, or by notification issued or order made by the central government or a state government. The bodies owned, controlled or substantially financed by the central government or a state government and non-government organizations substantially financed by the central government or a state government also fall within the definition of public authority. Children, not all types of information can be made available to the common people. The law permits the governments not to disclose certain information that is related to sensitive issues. Some of these include issues as
1. Information, disclosure of which would prejudicially affect the sovereignty and integrity of India, the security, strategic, scientific or economic interests of the state, relation with foreign state or lead to incitement of an offence. 2. Information which has been expressly forbidden to be published by any court of law or tribunal or the disclosure of which may constitute contempt of court. 3. Information, the disclosure of which would cause a breach of privilege of Parliament or the state legislature. 4. Information including commercial confidence, trade secrets or intellectual property, the disclosure of which would harm the competitive position of a third party unless the competent authority is satisfied that larger public interest warrants the disclosure of such information. 5. Information received in confidence from foreign government. 6. Information the disclosure of which would endanger the life or physical safety of any person. 7. Information which would impede the process of investigation or apprehension or prosecution of offenders. 9. Cabinet papers including records of deliberations of the Council of Ministers, Secretaries and other officers. 10. Information which may lead to unnecessary breach of the privacy of an individual.
So, the next time, except for the above mentioned scenarios, if you want to get some information, you know what to do. Legal services authorities or statutory bodies constituted in the states of India by the Legal Services Authorities Amendment Act of 2002 for providing free legal services for the weaker sections of the society.
These authorities give free legal aid to a person if he or she is not capable of bearing the expenditure. This includes appointing a lawyer in case the person is a defendant in a case. These authorities periodically organize Lok Adalats, Hindi for People's Court, for out-of-the-court settlement of the cases under provision of the law.
This act ensures that all sections of the society get fair justice and all disputes are resolved in a peaceful manner in the shortest possible time.